Welcome back, everybody. ABC4 News at 4, teaming up with Donna Tetreault for Kids Under Construction. It's our conversation every Monday and Friday on just how to be a better parent. She's joining us from LA via Zoom. And Donna, this is a good one. Our kids lie, unfortunately. So what do we do about it? First of all, let's talk about the why behind those kids maybe stretching the truth.
Yeah, all kids lie, okay? That's just how it is. So don't freak out if your kid lies. It's okay. That's what they do. They're going to experiment with lying. And it depends on the age, of course, right? But there are reasons that they lie. First, they want to test out behavior. What can I get away with? Two, lack of confidence. Maybe they tell a tall tale. They'll talk about how great they were at school and how everybody adored them. And, that's not that kind of a big of a lie, but it's, showing that there's a lack of confidence there. Three, there are more severe lies. They don't want to face consequences. So if they're drinking or if they're not doing their homework or different things like that. So they are lying because they don't want to face the consequences that they know that their parents are going to set out for them.
Now let's talk about asking for the truth first. What do you mean there?
Yeah, you really want to set up your kids for success in this, okay? You don't want to accuse or demand that the truth come from your kid. You're going to back your kid into a corner. So you want to ask them first, you know what? I really trust you. I really think that you can tell me what happened. Please tell me what happened, instead of what happened? What's going on? Why did you do this? What? The accusations don't work. You really want to get your kid to the point where you can say to them, tell me the truth first. I want to hear what you have to say. I trust you.
Really setting up a situation where the child feels that level of trust and is able to share what's going on. I love this idea of don't label your child a liar. Talk more about that.
Yeah, you don't want to call your child a liar. You don't want to call names. You have to remember that it's their behavior. It's not who they are. So when you identify them as a liar, then that's what they think they are. That's who they think they are inside. And it's not who they are. It's just their behavior. And remember, parents, you can't expect perfection. No child is perfect. None of us is perfect. Lies are going to happen. It's how we handle them and how we move forward when they happen.
Let's talk about the white lies, maybe the lies that aren't as big of a deal, but definitely not telling the truth. How do we go about handling that situation?
Yeah, so those white lies are also known as pro-social lies, and it's interesting because it is a social skill. Someone who can lie for the benefit of another person is a white lie, and it doesn't necessarily mean it's bad, as opposed to this antisocial lie that are told only strictly for personal gain. So white lies do require, interestingly, empathy and compassion. And so when a child is telling a white lie, they are actually modeling and feeling kindness and seeing that kindness can win over truth. And usually this happens by the age 7. So interestingly, white lies, while we talk about lies in all different aspects, those white lies a kid goes over to another mom's home and she cooks something and kid doesn't really like it. White lie is, oh, this is really good. It's actually a great social skill, building an empathy and compassion.
And I love this final idea that we need to model honesty. We can't expect it from our children if we're not doing it as well.
Right. It's model, model, model. We are the teachers of our children. So if we lie, they're going to see that they can lie, and it just becomes easier. So when we model honesty to the best of our ability, that's what our kids are going to benefit from. But again, we do teach our children to lie, those white lies, all the time. Oh, grandma, you smell so good. Or, oh, was so fun to be here, when it really wasn't for them. That's okay. Those are those pro-social lies. That's a social skill. Very different from the other antisocial lies.
Okay, such good ideas, Donna, as always. Thank you so much. We do want to remind everybody that Donna's podcast, Kids Under Construction, available on our website at any time, abc4.com. Just click right there and everything is waiting for you. If you got a question for her as well, please send it to us, kidsunderconstruction@abc4.com. Donna, is always so much good stuff. Thank you so much and have a great weekend.